Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
Going on first down, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Washington first down.
From the gun, a run for Krosky-Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fence. Third and long for him here. Buying some time left. He's running for it. He crosses the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
At the Seahawks 34-yard line.
Daniels going to keep it. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Now Daniels on 4th down. They connect for the first. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalls out is going to carry on. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The Commanders first down.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The kickoff for Washington.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Here's a screen out for Walker. Crosses midfield, still going. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now goes Walker on the counter. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Frankie Luvu on the stop. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 3rd and very long. And they'll throw 3rd and long. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 28-yard line.
2nd down give to Crosby Merritt. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain. Working quickly here. It's Crosby Merritt on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumpy, and they just did.
Daniels now on 1st down. Connects on the crossover. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Drops this one off to Crosby Merritt. And they get this down to the 28.
Now.
Offensive line fast.
60 Vikings. 60 Lions.
Washington Commanders first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
Frosty Merrick gets it from the gun. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Byron Murphy there to make the play. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
We're at their 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Commanders. Lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Dumped off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Ready.
Daniels to throw on 4th. On the move, headed right. Cox, this is late. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Daniels is going to throw again. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Through to 45. Kenneth Walker. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be pretty good after. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Red 80. 1st
and goal. Here's Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up.
And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks tie it just before halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Pitch play, left side. And the 2-point conversion is good, and they take the lead off that run.
14.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Daniels on first down. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Gay now to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Now Darnold. Setting up the screen. Shoots away from one. Oh, man, he's in the clear. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
It's now second and 19 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Ready. Start.
Now Darnold on the play action. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. The Commander's rush brings him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Commanders take a... Timeouts, they're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22.
Ready.
Here's the backup, first throw. sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
This defense, they got to play him. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he goes, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
60 Eagles.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. It's a foot race. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
They'll start this series with an option left. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. He goes to the hurry up here.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He goes to the hurry up offense here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Buying some time right. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing third and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Third and long for him here. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Come on, set. 60 boxes, 60 Cougar 19.
First down throw here from Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it's second down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Hand off to Walker from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Timberwolf.
Trying for it with Milrow. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
That one connects.
It's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow and put so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
19 Lions.
Here's Daniels. He's got it. It's in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Daniels looking to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. Steady.
Will Rowe from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, check that. Street. Let go. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Walker. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On the jump.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. Barner's got it. Complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on. Alert.
Walker running to the right. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
It's 3rd and 11.
Okay,
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Down the close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he gets into the end zone again. And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for 2. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Flush out now to his left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage block, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Daniels back to throw. Headed out right. He's calling his own number again. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Pass the 60! Pass the 60!
Desperation time here on 4th. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels now on 1st down. He goes right back to Samuel. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On the move, headed right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. How about this? I think that's going to be a safety. Talk about a couple of wild twists over the course of just one play. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm hoping that he simply got turned around, forgot which end of the field was his, because other than that, Brock, I got no explanation.
Yeah, imagine how funny it actually would have been, funny like a clown, to see his own team chase him down and tackle him, Kate. I mean, it would have been hilarious for us to watch. A little embarrassing for him, but less embarrassing than running it back to the wrong end zone for a safety? Come on, man.
Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Kid, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go now.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. He completes it in traffic. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now, following the penalty, here's first and goal.
Back row 80.
Daniels from the pistol. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. Chances to make up for it.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other.